Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Thursday, or what I affectionately call Twisted Trash Thursday, in honor of Church Nelly, bitch slapping time. For those that have been asking in the chat, if you didn't see the message that I had highlighted for just a little bit longer than I usually do for most of the messages, if you go to the community page of this channel, of my channel, those that are members also got it ahead of time. But Church Nelly had dropped a comment under Talk Tuesday and provided an update that she's out of ICU in the hospital. A long road ahead. Continue to keep her in prayer. So we give praises for her being out of the hospital, but it is a long road ahead. She needs all the encouragement and prayers that she can be given. Okay, so if you want to read all that she said, because I did not bring it over for the live stream, but it is on the community tab, you can go and read her words there. In only Church Nelly fashion, she is a one of a kind and is truly missed, you know, especially when the live streams are kicking off, because she, if you know, you know. Okay. Elaine, 19 months. Wow. And thank you for your continued membership. Yes, many prayers for her. So, we all have a lot of stuff going on. We have this or that happening, whether it's us, our loved ones, etc., or a larger community. So you just don't know, my heart leaped when I saw the comment from her, because I check Studio quite often in YouTube and saw that and was like, Church Nelly. I'm like, it was just so on time. So if you're listening on replay, Church Nelly, we love you. If you're in the clouds, we love you even more, but get the rest that you need and know that we are praying for you. All right. So hello, everybody. I hope you all have hit the thumbs up on your way in. I see Elaine is already at it. Over here, Elaine is already at it. I do have to acknowledge two new members. So I'm going to give my thanks to Elaine first for the super sticker. And, because that seems to drive even the derangers crazy when I do my. So this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. And Alma. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Don't start, y'all. Okay? Because I have to get into my mood. Okay, so I hope this comment did not just clear completely out of the system when I unhighlighted it, but it did. Okay, so woosah. Woosah. Oh, Lorna, you've been a member for 30. Wow, over a year already for Church and Mary Helcher. Okay. Prayers for Mary as well. Yes. So many of us have so much going on in addition to worrying about family members in the different war zones. I'll just put it that way, and I'm going to keep it pushing. Connie Palmer, how are you? Hey, Sherry. Hi, I am Betty J. All right. Hi to everybody. The Bud Files, I saw y'all earlier. All right. Let me get over here. So let me see if I pulled it across. I did, thank goodness. All right. So let me unhighlight that. Thank you for the 13 months, Lorna. Okay, so kicking things off, let me get into the disclaimer. All right, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And hey, Sis Hilda, I saw your name as I was clicking back off of the chat, and I see you're doing our usual spam. That's how we let each other know we're in each other's live streams. Okay. So disclaimer is done. Check. Now this is Twisted Trash Thursday, as y'all know. I try to keep away from some of the positive stuff because, it's time for us to like let our hair down and just get into the trash. But the positive led to some more trash. So that's where it comes under the other. So I am going to get to an update on the lawsuit. Yeah. Sparkle's lawsuit or Scammy, whichever one you want to call her, having no regard. Um, so let me get to the positive. There was an update, I will say, that's on Archewell's site for today that I will discuss on Saturday, because if I take everything for today, I'll have nothing. But I wanted to do something special for them for with Veterans Day, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So just so you all know, this is update that I'm highlighting is from yesterday, uplifting our military families. Um, I just need the haters to go take a long vacation off a very short pier because they are losing their minds over this. So anyway, on Archewell website, there is a link in the description because I like them to get the clicks, the engagement, but I am sharing some of the information that was out there. You see where it's Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Make that drive them crazy. Spent the morning with veterans and active duty service members and their loved ones at Camp Pendleton in San Diego, California. And you can read the rest on their website. Here are some pictures that they shared out on Archewell. I figured I would bring those across. The blue sweater, the cardigan that she's wearing, yes, it was already identified and priced and all that. And someone else had some issues with her wearing that, but okay. There was coverage because they did evening also. This gentleman here, Jamie Chambers, is on one of the news stations out there. And he just covered that they were there and they helped open a facility for the foundation facility for the Navy SEALs. If you're any understanding of the Navy SEALs, grueling training and even qualification. So they're going to have where they're promoting mental health for the warriors there. So it is awesome. This is a picture. It was a video, and I happened to capture this particular picture, and I thought it was just lovely. It just looks like an awesome facility. So, as I said, her outfit was identified. If you want to try to get out and get your own cardigan, be my guest. Okay. I love how a cardigan with flowers on it is driving people mad, but nevertheless, all right. So there was additional coverage, Sussex community events, Times of San Diego, Royal Suitor, who's a squatty, also tweeted out information, and then ABC News 10 in San Diego did some coverage as well. Now, is it going to be here? Oh no, I'll do it as we get into pre-trash, which is coming up very shortly. So I do want to show you, which I found very cute and lovable, and just shows that, yes, many do care about the prince and his wife. So this, I don't own the ownership of it. It was out on all social media across everything that you can find. But a father is so thrilled that his wife is standing there talking to Harry as well as Meghan. He sends his child over. To me, it's the cutest thing. Here you go.
I've ever. This is the raddest thing ever.
Oh, he's coming up.
You want to go see? You want to go see your mommy? You want to run over there? They're talking to the prince. My family is talking to the prince, guys. Oh my God! You want to go over there? See your mama? Go run! Go run! Go get him! Go get him! Go get him, my boo! Get him, my baby! Deja! Go get him, baby! Get him, my baby! Look, he's so happy. Oh my God, this cannot happen any better. Can this happen any better?
This is amazing.
My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm losing my mind, girl. I'm losing my mind. He's hanging out with...
Okay. So many of us would have felt like that little kid trying to run over there to get to them. So I thought it was just adorable. His reaction, the dad's reaction. My family is talking to. Yeah, I would have lost my ever living marbles, but it's the cutest thing and all rights to the owner, But it's all, I mean, when I say it's all over the place. Woo! It's sweet, it's kind, and just shows that, yes, no, not every single American, as I've seen in some of those Deranger tweets today, that, dislike Harry and Meghan. So go. All right. Getting into Squatty Corner, I want to welcome back to channel membership Elaine Babb. I don't know if I've done it on the membership side. If not, I will. And then I also wanted to welcome to channel membership Esther Hardcastle. I know I did give you a shout out on the member side, but I wanted to do it. I told you I would do it on the live stream. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you to both of you for hitching your wagons to mine and showing the additional support. I truly, truly appreciate you. And this little shout out is for both of you. New channel member! New channel member! New channel member! All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome, welcome, welcome back to Elaine and welcome to Esther. All right. Now, yeah, still on the road to the 10K subs. That's my next goal. There's Trash Time merch. If you go to my main channel page, click on store, you will see the merch, which, is just several items: t-shirt, long t-shirt, mug, mask, sticker, and then a glass. And then this is the actual visual that's on those items. So we're getting into pre-trash. I see there's over 100 comments. Whoa. Hello, everybody. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Hello, Rosa. How are you? Hey, Sam. How are you? Okay. Woo. All right, all right. Oh, Ronnie. Oh, my goodness. That's Church Nelly running to meet Nacho. Lord, yes. She would be a little louder than that. She would have been screaming all the way. She would have been, the kids. I had to delete that little video. The kids that were running behind the golf cart. Yeah, that's Church Nelly, because they were loud, like, ah. That would be her. We would be right along with her. What, are you kidding me? Y'all seen Nacho? Oh, okay. Don't come for me, Church Nelly. I love you. All right. In pre-trash time, let me just check out. I had highlighted, and I do apologize if you're able to hear Penelope snoring, because she is chilled out, the fan's going, and she's relaxing on the couch here. All right. So in pre-trash time, a squatty had shared this, and it was showing Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, in the USO Holiday Tour 2014. Harry, Duke of Sussex, visiting the USO Metro DC in 2015. They were in sync even before they met, very much so. So when Harry said the stars aligned, it was very much true. But I want to show you a little clip that someone in Squadville, when it was part of the news, one of the news clips, but they caught this moment and it's just perfect. So when we say they're in sync, they are in sync. Is that not amazing? Even I had to pull. I was like, okay. You go, Harry and Meghan. Okay. They can say what they want. We know the deal. Y'all are very much in love and happy and so in sync that even, I mean, Meghan turned, he's turning. I mean, it's kind of crazy to see. So, now I had to, Baby Deranger is no longer muted. So you all know, and I'm going to share Baby Deranger. How dare Harry and Meghan help open a new Navy SEAL fitness center? They must know KC3 recently sat on a gold to talk to the poors, and that Willie just made himself a social leader. Why can't H&M be 500% less so our real royals can shine? They're they're disrespectful. His Majesty the King must remove all titles. So Baby Deranger was muted for a while, and I'm so glad Baby Deranger is no longer muted because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday there was a mute thing going on. So this was so true. So another squatty shared this, and I thought it was true, and I wanted to share it as we're moving to trash time, where you're going to see a lot of this. So we heard it from Harry and Meghan, and the UK media and Derangers said they were lying. Now we heard the same stories of abuse by the media from the Beckhams and again from Robbie Williams on Netflix. Common denominator equals hateful British media. Harry and Meghan or H&M are not the problem. So I wanted to share that to keep in mind. Many more um, individuals that are from the UK or have knowledge of the UK media are now starting to speak their truth. So, yeah, you try to set that narrative that Harry, who was born and raised in that country, as if he doesn't know what that media is like. And, of course, Meghan, who was never part of tabloid situations over here before she met him, suddenly she becomes part of tabloid situations once they get together. Go figure. Okay. I'm going to scan the chat one more time and then get into trash time. Let me see. Teresa, Prince Harry, and Princess Meghan are doing what they do best, universal service. Yes. Like even today to see an update. I'm like, go ahead, keep Archewell, keep updating Archewell. Drive that traffic there because we're going to be there checking out every little nook and cranny as they give it to us. So, hey, Sam's blogs, trains, and more. Let me see. Okay. Nothing. Let me see. Raffaella, Palace of Horrors, clowns. Yes. Very much so. Marshar, how you doing? A castle of clowns. Yes. We're gonna have a little fun because I know a squatty had fun remaking one of these photos. Okay, let me behave myself. Let me just get on. If all hearts and minds are on one accord, let's get to it. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. That family. Um, I had said to you, Talk Tuesday, I shared the clip with Harry, the medals. You remember the medals? Yes, because I've had to remove that information or to bring out what I have today. Yeah, I knew it was going to drive them all crazy. I knew those medals were going to drive them all crazy. So apparently there was this other snub by, to the king, whatever. Harry did not wear a coronation medal given to him by Charles as he delivered gag-filled video monologue for Stand Up for Heroes, where he wore 4 gongs, including one for Afghanistan service, which he so well should be able to wear. I knew that was going to happen. Well, apparently from all that I saw in response, that there's now reports like, oh, it was just some medal that, Charles gave to everybody, almost like a souvenir. But you want to do headlines to make it seem like it's some really important thing. You all stripped him of being able to, represent, I thought, the royal family. So what the hell would he put on a medal from? I don't give a god dang if it is the king. Okay. And yes, I rhymed there. Alrighty. So, in speaking of Harry's video celebrating veterans, he is a veteran, and even making digs at himself, which he has a right to do. The Rangers are having fits, and they know more about serving than those who are serving or have served. And even one that served with Harry. Okay. So this one here, side by side with Americans in Afghanistan, he was known as Bunker Harry, who spent his time playing on Xbox. He never did street patrols surrounded by his British security, considered a security um, to his battalion. I guess they're missing a word in there, but I'm reading it as it is. So someone replied, no, he didn't patrol streets. He commanded an Apache helicopter. He served with honor, with like thousands of other British soldiers did. This one just won't let it go. H didn't command an Apache copter. He acted as a gunner and co-pilot in Afghanistan. Somebody should have asked, is this you, Space? Anyway, British soldiers take an active part in protecting the right to freedom. H was protected by British security. He didn't undertake street patrols as he was considered a risk to his battalion. So again, okay, here comes the mic drop moment. Nope. Holding the rank of captain, he commanded the aircraft. The pilot was a sergeant. The commander fights the aircraft, controlling the weapon systems and making the decisions. He also has access to the flight controls. I was a British Army officer with the Joint Health Force when Harry was there. So I guess person realized that they were not going to win this one, but they just had to continue. Thank you. Having checked the royal website, I would say there's confusion between the two tours H undertook. 2007, 2008, when he was withdrawn due to security leakage, and then 2012 to 2013. It's a shame he's turned out the way he has. No, it's not a shame that he is an upstanding, honorable, loving, caring husband, father, son-in-law. It's that family don't deserve none of what he has to offer because they didn't appreciate him when he was there. Okay. Moving right on. There's additional. This one was under I want to say it was under Royal Suitors post that I shared earlier where she was talking about they were there to open up. Obviously, this is a deranger dropping in, and this person got blocked. I took a screenshot and then I blocked. So, why is Meghan there? Because all her own projects are failures, so she needs to leech his? Take the poppy off. The UK people universally loathe you. Okay, okay. As if she's reading that particular comment specifically. But I guess because usually the derangers don't drop down into squad comments because they're gonna get it. This one was getting it, like she's his husband. What wife doesn't go and support a husband, and she's a veteran's wife. So there's a lot of commentary. But this one was, of course, I have to pull it up because my little timer is right there. So give me a moment while I look for that particular comment that I can pull up. And of course it's out of order, so I can't see. Or did I bring it up? Oh no, here it is. All right. So they're saying what's even more interesting to me is how they don't seem to realize they're essentially accusing the military and firm of fraud. They're basically saying the military lied for him, cause accusing every is easier than admitting the truth. So, of course, I had to chime in and say that this part. I keep saying that the Rangers keep throwing that family under the bus each lie they spread. So, you might be having your jollies out here just spreading stuff that we know is a blatant lie against Meghan and Harry, but you make the firm look stupid. So you're going to say he did not go to Afghanistan, or you're saying he just sat in a bunker and he did this and he did that. Yeah, if you weren't there, just shut, like literally. Why slam somebody and you weren't there? Now, what got me, Special K came right in As we know, yes, she's a veteran. I served in Afghanistan. We all had a security team, and that was the military police. It's interesting how folks who serve with H never talk about this quote personal security team H supposedly had. By the way, we all played Xbox in our bunkers. She dropped the mic. So the Rangers are just, when I say they're out here, they're losing their minds even more so. I mean, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So woosah, woosah, woosah. Yes. Losing their minds. I'm going to scan. Yeah, they are. Marshar, your comment was the first one. The Rangers are idiots. Yes. Yes. Gwen, they are. They are absolutely crazy. And since you use that, Mina's like, checkmate. Exactly. Trying to slam him like they don't have off time. He's supposed to just lay in the bunker and just look up at the ceiling. They have off time. Besides, you need a distraction when you're, in those type of situations. But if someone doesn't realize and hasn't been, it's easy to throw the eggs and then hide their hands. So yes, it was a checkmate. All right. So as you say, these people are absolutely crazy. Wait until you see. So getting to the update on Scammy's lawsuit. Let me take a sip of my punch. Mhm. So we know there was a hearing yesterday, and I was refreshing my computer like a mad woman from say 1:45 p.m. Eastern until the end. It was almost like 7 o'clock at night because I was looking to see is there any updates anywhere. Did the judge just make an immediate ruling? No, the judge did not. So for those of you who may not be aware of what I'm talking about when I say Scammy's lawsuit, um, it all kicked off as a result of the Oprah interview in March 2021. And during that interview, Meghan stated that she grew up as an only child. So this outraged both TM Jr. and his half sister, Scamantha. Meghan Markle's half siblings, blah, 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 blah. hmm hmm So I don't even know how old TM Jr. is. I know that Scamantha is 17 years older than Meghan. So, mhm, yeah, she's going through this whole thing that she wasn't an only child and da 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 da. She grew up as one. You lived at your mom's home, moved out at 18 and married. So that would have made Meghan a year old. But you said you're close in childhood and y'all were close up until Harry. Bullshit. Because when I say I never heard of you or your older brother until Harry, I, I, I knew of Meghan. I didn't know about you two. Mm. So let me reel it in just a little bit. All right. So this was a quote Meghan said, and some people keep forgetting, especially that have sibling things, keep forgetting a lot. So Megan said, quote, and I grieve a lot. I mean, I've lost my father. I've lost a baby because at that time she had the miscarriage, although she was okay. I nearly lost my name. I mean, there's a loss of identity, but I'm still standing. And my hope for people and the takeaway from this is to know that there's another side. So people got so caught up in all the other stuff that they kind of missed. But when she said, I've lost my father, sir, you need to just go on and move on with your life, as well as your two older spawns, and stop trying to reach out to her. You already know the deal. You weren't around. You weren't around, and suddenly you all appear out of nowhere come 2016 when news of Harry and Meghan right around the time of the engagement. Okay, so it's when y'all really started showing your asses, but nevertheless. Okay, so whew, some of the coverage. Here it goes. So Samantha, 58, and Meghan, 41, are half sisters as the daughters of Thomas Markle. Samantha claimed in the lawsuit that she and Meghan were close during childhood. Already, you're delusional. Okay. But drifted after Meghan started dating Prince Harry, when who she married in May 2018. Samantha also said, now this also said she was subjected to negative press after saying in a December 2018 interview that their father should have been at Meghan and Harry's royal wedding. He's the SOB who chose to take money and pretend like he was getting fitted for this and looking at information and sold out to the press. He sold out to the press and working with, I'll just say, the leaky palaces over there. But I have a good feeling of which particular palace in general, that was trying to stop the wedding, and most of us know. Uh-huh. So you act as if she just didn't invite him. His fat ass didn't go. He chose to take the money, the bait. He chose. He sold it, his soul, for that. So y'all all thought y'all were going to be, if you had to shut your damn mouths and acted like sane human beings, your asses might have been there. Hmm. Like the other side of her family, like Doria's relatives, they were scattered. They were there because there were articles written. Okay, moving on. So just to remember, this is a third amended complaint. Third amended complaint. Third amended complaint. She couldn't get it right the first two times, and everything got dismissed. The only thing that they're looking at now is because she tried to bring in the Netflix. So, how a judge is going to rule on how someone felt growing up, which is their personal viewpoint and opinion, how you claim that's defamation, among a few other things that I realize may be involved in this, which got me extremely heated, but nevertheless. So we will have to wait a few weeks. Keep your ears to the ground. If you hear anything, a decision, the judge has rendered her order on the situation. Please be sure, excuse me, to let me know, and I will let the channel members know when I hear before I put it out. I will have a live going right away. Have no fear. So, just to give a little context of what you're going to see in the next few. So, this is the motion that both attorneys, Meghan and Scams, it's a joint motion on doing a Zoom. So we all knew there was going to be a Zoom. Attendance of either party is not necessary when you are paying for legal representation, especially for hearings. It's up to you if you show up, but you don't have to. Well, some in the Deranger realm don't realize that's the case. Now, I am, and we all should be kind of insulted because some of the Derangers infer a lot of stuff about us as squatties. But in reading some of the happenings around this, so she's saying all this stuff that Meghan has said is defamatory against her and libel and all this. Now, all them headlines and all them shows you were on, because, honey, if this does go to hearing, I don't know how you're going to explain that one. I mean, I would think the jury just laughs you right on out of court that day. Every video clip, every tweet, because you claim your account was hacked, but she's talking about, again, Samantha denies she was part of an attack campaign against Meghan and now hopes this lawsuit would prove how Meghan tried to destroy her reputation. Whew. The B word, okay. That rhymes with H. Your crazy behind had how many accounts on the app formerly known as deleted because of the crazy rhetoric that you were spreading about your half sister that you claim you love and was so close to. You are a crazy SOB too. So, Lord of mercy. I see this and I'm like, oh yeah, she's not involved. You were right along with them derangers, especially them the big named ones. You were right in there with them, sharing information, giving them talking points to push. Like Megan was never pregnant. We've seen the screenshot. So this person, yeah, okay. We love you, Samantha. Sending prayers. But yet you're not involved with them. Okay. So, yeah. And you see the account that they added? Yeah, there is another one out there. So, because, since Muskie took over, things are just, yeah, anyway. One had to respond and just say, this session has now concluded. The oral arguments have been heard. Samantha gave a statement outside the courthouse this afternoon saying, I hope that someday she will embrace the truth. A written decision from the judge will follow, hopefully within the next few weeks. Da 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 da. I hope you will someday embrace the truth that you will never ever have any parts to do with your sister, half sister, that you are 17 years older and that you don't act as if you are. I mean, even your own child that you didn't raise, but you claim you raised Megan. Nevertheless, your own child that you didn't raise even said how bad and unhinged, I'm putting words, paraphrasing, that you got when you comes down to Megan. Little cray cray. Now these next two screenshots may um, trigger warning. All right. So this is a parody account. Let me just keep clarifying. This is a parody account. A parody account that speaks much truth. Okay. So as you see the derangers and you see the one with the blue check is one of the big ones. Yes. How she keeps coming back is like a god darn virus. All right. Anyway, so the one I'm going to do the screenshot within that tweet. So, does anyone know how the judge responded to Meghan Markle not attending after being told she had to? I mean, she flew to Vegas for a few hours and went home just fine. And so, the other one, because I'm not mentioning the names, I'm sick of the sight of them this week every single day. I'm not promoting them. Disgraceful pair of attention seekers. They'd go to the opening of an envelope. Oh, are you rattled? Are you upset? First of all, and I believe there is screenshots of somebody correcting the person. A judge can't force somebody to be there. Even if you were on trial for something, you do have a right not to even go if you have legal counsel. Come on now. Any way. The parody account. We want Meghan Markle to only appear in public as decided by white people because we've got not gotten over slavery ending yet. Hmm. Again, that's a parody account. I'm just reading from the parody account. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's funny that attention seekers, but they're not out here. You're out looking at their information. They just put it out on Archewell. So that means you're out there looking at Archewell. They're not telling you to go look at that. You're choosing to because you have nothing else to do but to look at that and then cry that they're looking for attention. Now, here comes the next one that should not have an account, but because Muskie took over, she has one again. Oh, look, another private plane. And this is going back to the Vegas show. They can travel by whatever they want to travel by. You don't seem to have a problem when the others, that family, travels by private jet. But nevertheless, okay. So I found this interesting. This account, I take it with a grain of salt, but this account, on appeal, the judge has allowed Samantha Markle's suit to go to hearing on 8th November 2023. Note, Meghan Markle is being accused of assault. So I highlighted that because I said pause. Pause, pause, pause. And it is down there. If you look, nature of suit, right where I have, there's a highlight on that screenshot. So the nature of of suit. Libel and slander. If the judge finds Samantha's SM's case to be firm, then the next stage is discovery, where the past will be raked over for evidence on both sides. Y'all act like it's only going to be Megan's side. No, no. And believe you me, forensics will get involved with every cell company that she's ever been involved with, email, etc. Forensics will be involved to show every single thing that SM has done on her side. Yeah, bring it all forward because we probably will get names of people that won't want their names out there. But assault. So again, I paused because I was like, assault? What the? Oh, so someone asked, what assault? And as you see the response, the SS attacks, both on social media and in person. What attacks in person and on social media? I'm sorry, what? What? She went after people. Mm. But, whew, Lord have mercy. Okay, but now understand when I give warnings on be mindful of this is coming if we're doing our giving programs. That's why they come at us so hard. Okay. Uh-huh. This one I just said the Rangers gone mad. So this one says Meghan Markle, Tampa court today, show up or lose, and it goes to trial. They think they know so much, but it doesn't work that way, especially US law doesn't work that way. Being that both attorneys submitted a joint motion for a Zoom hearing, they wanted to do it via Zoom. And of course, that would have been, you had some that were like, oh, I'll try to get in as media. Do your best. But I doubt if they were going to even open it to media at that time. But the response that came back was a mic drop. That's not exactly accurate. I've been in law for 15 plus all years for education. She doesn't have to appear, neither does Sam, although she gave a comments after. She has to kind of show herself. It's the public thing, but you got money to travel? Oh, okay, I'm just saying. It's an in court argument her lawyer can make on her behalf. I hope she does appear so we can continue our crusade. So while they corrected, they acted Looney Tunes. So this is the Rangers. This is why they need the security that they need. This is why. And keep the prayers going that the judge will then rule that that third amended complaint is tossed, dismissed with prejudice on all counts. Okay. So let me ooh, there's over 100, almost 170 comments, Mike Wood. Okay. Just on that alone. So the additional little trash, well, it's a lot more trash, but okay. This is going to be one of them trash times. Alrighty. So I mentioned this man on Talk Tuesday who had nerve to mention that Harry and Meghan's marriage won't be, what did he say, measured in decades, but years. This one, I call him the swoop Deville. Mm-hmm. Swoop. He puts 45 to shame. But this is Mr. Edward, I believe is his first name, Graydon. So I don't know why he don't go by his first name. I don't know why. I have no idea. Mhm. Well, in a way I do, but it's coming up in a screenshot. So um I had a picture that had been shared that the children's faces were not, and I should have reported it, but the children's faces were not blocked out. And yeah, but there's Megan, that male parental unit, and then Scamps is in there. So, but yeah, and they're sitting on opposite sides of the couch, but they were so close in childhood. Your childhood was over by the time Megan's came around. So, how close were y'all? It wasn't like y'all were 6 months older than the other, or a year older than the other, or 2 years. So, it wasn't that y'all played together as toddlers. She's a Looney Tunes. But good luck with wasting whoever is battery packing you. Um, mm, I hope they have another way of paying you because you're gonna wind up spilling it on them. So this screenshot, yes, I know has made its rounds. So in the pool, opening of Parliament occurred, and that golden carriage that I showed on Tuesday. Do I have? Yeah, I do have a picture. Okay. You see Harry and Meghan that's supposed to be depicted, and then the British media and the royalists. And then underneath the water, or should I say the ocean, is the Earthshot Prize, because that's something that was happening overseas too. So, anyway, um, this joy has been given the what title of Colonel? Anyway, yeah, Squad, they're gonna have their stuff on there. So as if she's talking to the person. I know it's strange. I have no military service, but one day the king decreed it. Kate, you're a colonel. And I was like, okay. Now, you don't have to think this combat jacket and helmet look great with these skinny jeans. What about the pose? This pose. Does it make me look like a real colonel? Hmm, hmm, hmm. What a joke. Okay. So here she is, silly ass, um, playing with, you know, playing with a joystick or um, a remote control. hmm She must be used to that. And I'm going to move right along. Okay, so it's bad for that family when they pull this one out the hat that's on the screen now. Before Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, Prince Edward was the royals' first aspiring media mogul, and he crashed and burned. Harry and Meghan won't be crashing and burning, so continue on. They have successful books they've written, hmm successful projects together and separately. Yes. But I'm like, yeah, that family's in big trouble if they're pulling out Edward. Big, big trouble. And besides, that's not his styling. I thought he was the Duke of Edinburgh. Y'all don't like him no more over there? Well, if not, just send the con. She'll scare everything away. Except, the lady in black doesn't get scared easily. Let's keep remembering byline time. They should have something coming out soon. I didn't check their account. I probably would not have been able to get all that in here today. So I want you all in squad to enjoy this. The mindset behind the Derangers, since it is trash day. Squatties. Harry and Meghan left that toxic family and are thriving. Also squatties. Prince Harry and Princess, it made them sick. Meghan are still members of the royal family and should receive security. Make it make sense. Okay, let me try to help you. They left the Muskie Island. That's what they did. And left that toxic family in their palaces. That's what they did. Leaving the family, not necessarily, so you all get it right, because I know that most people in squads say they left Shutter Island. The family they're going to always, unfortunately, be a part of. But yes, they should have security from freaking nuts like you. That's why they should have security. So remember that content creator on YouTube and et cetera, et cetera. Well, content creators on YouTube, the Rangers. They did go to Montecito, but they were outside. You remember I said they were outside where the sign is and holding, on privacy tour? Yeah. hmm AS, because he's an ass. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry fans doxed us. No, we didn't dox you. First of all, you're using your real name in your account, you dumbass. So whatever. Try to ruin us. Y'all are. It's nothing salvageable. We ain't try to ruin what's already trash. Even wished me blind. Well, that's gonna happen if it happens. But we, hey, we're just saying you're getting a touch of your karma, right? All over a joke. No, not a joke. Nothing you do is a joke. And if that's true, you think it is, you're sicker than I thought. So, a joke that, yeah, that one. And I now had to follow through on. No sugars will ever bully us. Y'all need a little sugar, more sugar in your tank, especially that one. Over the sign. Look at us. We're standing out here. Look at us. Look at us. Yeah, but you didn't dare try to go to that private street, did you? Okay. hmm head over to, and then they give that to watch the full, yeah, whatever. And that idiot was also, allegedly at the hearing. So I don't know. Let me just give all of those that, like him crying about this or that. I saw this out on IG and just had to share. So, Karma is a bitch? Oh no, honey. Karma is a classy and wise elder that will calmly sit you down and serve you a tea you later realize was laced with the same poison you served others for years. That's what you all are going to realize baddies soon. That's what you all are going to realize soon. Now, I know Squatty's had fun with this, so see, Mac, if you're out there, because you had mentioned, is this going to make the timeline? There you go. It's in the live stream. um, yeah. Whew. The personalities and the hilarity. Yeah. So, not my horse on the signs, but I know these. What you were seeing is not my king. Okay. Someone posted this. I'm just going to let it sit there. Y'all figure it out. Y'all soak it in. I happened to see it. I said, I'm just sharing it. I'm not giving commentary. 2, 3, 1. Okay. So here is also another screenshot. And if you look at the date, April 9th, 2019, mhm, you can read it. I'll give you a chance to read it. I'm not going to do it. Mm-mm. Mhm. But it does have something to do with affairs and human rights being violated. Because I've mentioned that before, and some of y'all probably think I'm crazy, but mm-mm-mm. Interesting, eh? Because that's even before the third one was born, I believe. Okay. Anyway, or no, he was going on a year old. Let me correct that. So the lady in black is going to be visiting a whole lot more people. The list keeps growing and growing and growing and growing, but she can handle it. Watch the tea you drink, folks. Watch the tea you drink. Because you're going to get a little bit back of what you put out for others. Because what goes out in energy towards Harry and Meghan is absolutely insane. And as you can tell, Kuja's given her 2 cents too. Okay, there you go. Now, this was quite interesting, and I wanted to share it. So, I don't, because of the situation that's happening, where only one country is being supported, I'll just say that. Okay. One nation, peoples. The Guardian. mhm, Tell us, will you be, and this is from the day before, and that's when they had, will you be taking part in the pro Palestine Armistice Day March? So tell us, will you be partaking in it? Da 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 da. So you would think that they would have a yes or no radio button, which I don't know who would have even answered it because it's none of your damn business. But this was what they were asking people. Who, I hope nobody really filled in that information. Can you believe this? hmm Your name, where do you live? Like, really? I'm hoping that Squatty's teasing with this thing, but allegedly it's real. Tell us about yourself, age, what you do for a living. Tell us, like, if you want to know if we're attending an event, then just ask that. But to ask all of this other information, now I'm pretty sure this, I was reading, I'm like, this has to be a gag. This has to be a gag. There's no way that they were really asking for that. So, anyway, just be careful of, if you're, I don't care what kind of poll, just little different polls on, and they're asking about current events that are happening. Because, yeah, I'm sure there are people that are sitting sitting in the rafters somewhere, in the closets somewhere, taking note and just waiting to, you know, zoom down on you. All right. That's all I have of trash time, but I am, hey, Scratch and Pete, if you're still in the house. Let me see. Um I'm picking a spot and just coming on down. I'm probably missing a whole lot up there. So the Ubercopter doesn't seem to be a problem when Egghead flies around. Yeah, that's so true. Hey, oh, C Mac was in here. Okay, they take the helicopter like it's an Uber. Credit to pedal. Yeah, and yet there's no complaining about it. So I'm just, just always got to complain when Harry and Meghan travel. Always a complaint. They really want them to stay home. Not gonna happen. They're busy. They're booked and busy. And you find out when we find out. How about that? Annie says, bottom line, VS, they are really pissed because H&M are living their lives and not responding to their BS, right? Unless they have to, like shut down the lie on being invited to, KC3's birthday bash. Bull crap. Um, so then they'll respond when they need to truly shut it down. And they had to shut that down before it even got to take hold. So thankfully. Cookies and Cream, the Unroyals and their racist disciples are upset because they no longer have any control over or access to the Sussexes. It's the 21st century, not the 1800s. Meghan isn't the Unroyal slave chattel. Well, as you know, they have the bones of a prince, I believe, and, African prince that they won't release back to family or country that is asking for them. I'm not even going to go into why that's necromancy. Okay, but let's continue. Little Mac. Annie totally agree. They are mad because they cannot control them, and every one of their stories is proven false. Yes, every one. Compton Cali Scammy has taken a lot of blows from her ex. She has trauma to the head that needs urgent attention. Will do, Jesus. I'm just reading. Comment that came up. I didn't read it ahead of time. hmm Whew. Kim Coates, Annie. It's the fact that Meghan won't acknowledge Scammy that's killing her. But why would she need to? It's the audacity, the quite audacity, the caucasity of it all that you want her to acknowledge you. You narcissist. You are a narcissist. If you want her to acknowledge you, for what purpose? What have you done in life for her? Except complain. Allegedly, you dropped her off at some school, the Little Red Schoolhouse. Um, that the father paid exorbitant amount of money that he agreed to send his child to. Y'all were living with y'all mom and doing quite well in life. Probably wanted nothing to do with your father, in my opinion. But, because at 17, 18, obviously you go and get married and start having children. So, were you really trying to sit and play, you know, with your toddler half sibling with a black mother that you treated badly? Oh, okay. Let me see. I gotta make sure my phone, as long as it doesn't vibrate and upset Kuja, we're all right. Let me see, Marshar. They're afraid of the Sussex squad. Good. Yeah. I saw that. I was like, okay. As they should be. But we're mm. I mean, you have some that would go pretty hard, but they're not that bad. Give me a break. And besides, most of them lie, which we find out. They try to do all that. They forget they're in burner accounts and they try to send emails and all this other stuff. And they all, the Sussex Detective Agency is one not to be reckoned with. And yeah, they pick apart your bullshit. Derangers. Let me see. Little Mac is saying, Kimco's, you get a bell for that. That is what hurts Scammy the most. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. There's the bell. And hello to Baron if you're listening later on or if you're in the chat now. Let me see. Compton Cali Graydon looks like a man from Back to the Yes, he looks like the nutty professor in Back to the Future, but I like to call him Swoop DeVille. Swoop DeCon, Swoop DeVille, whichever. I knew y'all will come up with some stuff. See, Mac? That's Homella's hairstyle with a little receding hairline. Well, are they siblings, long lost siblings or something? Hmm. Paul Charles Scammy, just like her dad and brother, just want money. Yeah, and I'm not sure who told her that she would just grift into, because they want to use the word grifters against Harry and Meghan. Nothing of the meaning of that word talks, to Harry and Meghan and their character. So, Mashar. Edward Graydon is the Snort Deville. Well, does he know the uncle too? Okay. Rohini, guys, Kitty is in tights. Yeah, I thought those weren't allowed. And she's on an engagement and a colonel? Ooh, what? Okay. Hey, Joan. Julia, she thought it was a kernel of corn. Well. Hey, Glorious Platter. Hey, Spottum, how are you? Whew, oh my gosh. All right, Karen, my God, this is a disgrace to the military family. Yeah, I don't get it. Don't care really to get it. You know, they disgrace the military family in a sense when they treated the one that served. Mind you, Andrew served too, but Harry did his tours, did risk his life. And the media that was there covering it, come on already. We saw him get up and run to get into the helicopter to fight. Come on now. Marsha, look how big Kate's head look with that helmet on. She's a fool. Yeah. The whole look, it's just, do you have dignity about yourself? Do you have to do the clown face? But she loves the little gadgets, except when it comes down to using them with space. Peggington goes elsewhere, per all that we hear. Because some bushes, some roses love to prick back. Okay. Marshar, Edward looks like a vampire. Get your garlic ready, everybody. Get your garlic. Okay. Swoop DeVille. I'm just saying, Swoop DeVille. Let me see. Sheila is saying my half sister is 21 years older than me. My mom raised her. She used to come around a lot, but we didn't grow up together. How does that look? A 21-year-old hanging out with a 1-year-old. Boom, boom, and boom. It's like make it make sense. The math is not mathing at all. She never said that you were not, she doesn't have any siblings. She didn't say that at all. She was raised as an only child, and that is very obvious. Hello, hello, hello. You ask anybody from that time frame, they will always say, Interesting that when Meghan was, I guess, middle school, high school, she was going to the set. Where were y'all? Oh, if y'all were so close, why weren't you hanging with your teenage half sibling? See, I'll be the judge. What? Okay. Better be careful of the can that they open because it's gonna whoop their asses back. Kim Coates. Kate couldn't go to Singapore because she's helping George study. So why is that fool playing military cosplay? Because she's a cosplayer. So let me go. Let me keep moving through comments. Karen, who allowed this fool to dress like this? She thinks she looks good. Don't I look fashionable? I feel pretty. You know, this is a song going through her head. I feel pretty, so, so pretty. I feel pretty. Yes, that's what was going through her head. Now that's going to be stuck in all y'all heads now. You're welcome. All right. Woo! Am I over an hour? Yes, I am, but I got to get through some more comments. Okay. Karen said, thank God Princess Meghan was brought up as an only child. Who knows what kind of abuse she would have endured and others' cares with such behaviors and attitudes shown today from those individuals. Exactly. Exactly. She doesn't. Now, it's funny, she doesn't refute Doria when Doria said that my mother, we were around family, her mother and her sister, and, um, or aunts, and had friends, close friends that were around to help raise Megan. She didn't refute Doria. She's just going after what Megan. See, all of this can be entered into evidence on Megan's side, which her attorneys will do such if it even got to that point. But I do believe that it's going to be dismissed. Marsha, you are on one today. Marsha, God. Crow's mean mug could be used to put a voodoo curse on anyone. Ooh, she looks like she kind of got one. I hope she was careful what she ate, drank, or if someone brushed her. Things transmute. Yeah, okay. She looks like she was caught up herself in a sunken place and needs to get out. That's really what that picture looks like. Hey, Glorious Platter, how are you? Let me see, Lorna. Did King Chucky make Kate a colonel so that if Prince Harry ever comes back, he has to salute that loser? Probably. Probably. It's an insult to anyone that actually served that she who just birthed children for the purposes of the monarchy continuing. Um, yeah, I was going to say something else, but let me go on. Kim Peaches, karma is coming right soon for all against Harry and Meghan. Yes, I agree. Amen. Ashe to that. Yes. Cookies and cream. The Sussexes are surrounded by true, loyal, loving friends that will always have their backs. The Sussexes will never want or need for anything. It's driving the unroyals and their racist thugs insane. It is. Hey, Pastor Stewart, what they thought would be the things leading to the downfall actually were the things that helped prop them up. I am putting it out in the universe again. I would love to have a quick conversation, and quick is less than 30 minutes with Tyler Perry. That 6 degrees of separation. Yes, because I do know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Okay. Because his freedom flight, yes, saving grace. Saving grace. And then providing his home and the security for as long as they needed. He didn't even care. He was just like, stay here. Don't worry about things. Tear. Okay, let me get myself together. If Edward was the first media mogul, how no one talks about him, a fading memory is more like it. I'm so glad I got through that without chuckling. I mean, mind you, I laughed afterwards, but still, yes. Ding, ding, ding. You get a bell too, Tear. The articles, yeah, it's hilarious to me. They keep us in stitches. That's for one thing. That is one thing for sure. Annie, there are whores in the house. Ooh, I had to mute for a little bit. Oh my God. Okay. I can see where this is going. I'm gonna have to skip a whole lot of comments. Let me go up here and look because I see 2 stars. Annie, that's the winner for the day. Ding 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 ding. Woo! My gosh. Okay. I'm trying to keep it together. Okay. So Lorna, thank you, thank you, thank you. What are you saying here? You're saying Graydon Carter looks like the mayor from The Grinch. Oh yeah. All he needs is the hair to. There was somebody that had their hair shaved like that. Literally, the little curly Q on the top. I'm not even sharing that because it was just hilarious to see on the New York subway. But okay. So Lorna, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sheila, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super stickers, ladies. This is for the two of you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Again, thank you both so very much. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, everybody. Yes, thank you so very much. I see there's a lot of folks in here today. Woo. Mm, mm. So I'm not even going to be able to. I'm not. Yeah. Yes, Joan. That's what she wants. She wants to be. Why? I mean, obviously, when Megan said that she was with her niece, who is your child, weren't you acknowledged in? Oh, okay. I guess you have to have your same name, which you changed your last name back to Markle only after Megan was engaged to Harry. So let's get our lives together. All right. I'm not going to be able to go through all these comments. I'm just letting y'all all know right now. I do thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I'm going to have to, for my sake, yours too, shut everything. Yes, I'm just going woosah because cookies and cream. I see that. He is an embarrassment. And the people of his own country gave him a good taste of that when he went to open parliament. Carlita, the Looney Tune money runs out. Okay. You know what? I see it where it's going. I love you all. I hope that you enjoyed today. Let me see. Antoinette says, VSTP said in an interview that he gave the note to Oprah to give to Megan to let her know he was praying for her with his number. What a blessing. Yes. Yes. Um, I'm guessing she slipped it to her at the wedding because they like to listen in on the telephone calls. Because when Oprah said that she called to, all right. Nevertheless, all right. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Share if you're able to share out. Even copy the link and then share out on your social media. Spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word. I will be speaking with you all again on Sussex Saturday, but I know I will see many of you all in the different YouTube halls that I bounce around in. Please be safe, Corlita. Did I not? I didn't. Oh, so thank you, Corlita. Why do I feel like I did say thank you, but maybe not? Here you go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Okay, now I just happened to notice that as I was about to truly close out. All right. Please be safe out there. Continue prayers for all in need, especially Miss Church Nellie out here. That you just you made me so happy to see the comment. Continued healing. Um, yeah, hold on to his unchanging hand. Um, so let me find my comments that I need to click on. Here we go. I'm going to start here. I'm going to play my outro music. Please be safe out there. If you're in large public settings, wear your mask because, yes, that bug is spreading again. Bye.